Hello, my crafty friends. I hope you all are doing well. Glad to see you all on this lovely Wednesday. I hope it's lovely where you are. Here it's been raining this afternoon on and off. Had a bit of a downpour earlier, but we've got the Daughterator. Sophie's here with us again today, so thank you, Sophie, for being with us. She's on summer break now, so she's bored out of her mind, so maybe these will entertain her a little bit. So today, as you can see, we've got a lot of junk mail here, right? All kinds of envelopes. Well, this one doesn't have a window, but the rest of these, they all come with windows, right? So I saw on Instagram this really cool thing that Twisted Paper Studio did, and she kind of went through it fast. She didn't give like directions on how to do it or anything, so I kind of watched it a few times and tried to figure out how to do it, and then kind of modified it to be my own, and this is kind of what I came up with. So this is what we are going to make today. It has this little journal card in it, and you can make it sorry, with one 12 by 12 piece of paper. So that's kind of cool, and it can be any paper you want it to be. So this is what we're going to work on. So let's crack at it. Crack at it. And for the people that miss it, they can come back later and watch what we were doing. Okay. So this is basically what it's going to look like, not decorated. And this is, I'm going to show you how we're going to get to this point. So we need a few things. We need something to measure with, and you need scissors right now. So you're going to measure up 5 inches. I don't know why 5 inches seems to be the magic number for this. That's just what she had said for this one, because it goes like this really initially, and so from here to here it was 5 inches. So hi Norma. So we're going to measure up 5 inches to there, and we're just going to draw a line across here, just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut at this line. We're just going to cut a tiny little triangle so that it cuts this part out. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. And then you're going to do the same thing on this side. You're going to cut this tiny little triangle out, just like that. And then we are going to, sorry, I have to remind myself because I've only done this one other time. Well, twice actually. But then we're going to cut up just a sliver alongside this edge here.
Norma says she said, I hope you and Sophia are doing well, Beth.
Thank you. We had a crazy day today, but we'll be fine, won't we, Sophie? And I'm actually going to seal this. The other one had already been sealed, so we're going to seal that, because that just gives us some stability up here. So if you have an envelope like this that had come inside another envelope that hadn't been sealed, then you should seal it. That would be my suggestion to you. All right, and then we're just going to go up this side. What else did she say, honey?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. Yep, we're doing good. All right. We're going to go up there to that. So now we have both of these sides. See, you can see through them, like, right? All right. Now we're going to cut alongside this line. And it's going to differ. Because see how much room is between here and here on this envelope? And there's only a tiny little bit on this envelope. And actually, this one that I did, there was none here. I mean, I ended up cutting the envelope and part of the clear part was on here. Okay. So we're going to cut this. If I can get it open. I broke my longest nail, folks. That's driving me crazy. I didn't realize how much I used it, especially when I was crafting. All right, we've got that cut. So now we've got it open like this, right?
Right.
So there it is, just like that. Now, we want to fold it, and this is a mistake I made originally when I made this one, because I didn't realize, like I said, the other video was real fast, so I didn't realize that the tab here was only sticking out only just a little bit, if any at all, right?
Right.
So if you see here, you can see my mistake. You can see where it's been scored multiple times because I had to rescore it and rebend it to make that work. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this over, but we're going to leave about, what did I do with my little ruler thing here? We're going to leave about a half an inch here, and we're going to score it. And see, these are even like on opposite sides. This is on the opposite side of this one. So they're going to be different, but the rest, all your measurements might be different, but the initial measurement needs to be 5 inches. Don't ask me why. That's just what she said. So, or what she showed. Okay. So now we have the initial template. We don't need this one anymore. We're going to set that one aside so I can do that later. So this is what we're going to be decorating. Now we need,
You know, I was looking at
Okay.
that earlier. It reminds me of like Italy.
these houses.
Yeah.
This paper is kind of old, I think. This is from 2015. It's graphics 45. I picked it because I'm not sure what else I'm really going to use for it. It's been in my stash for a long time. But I kind of think it's interesting. And I thought it would be good for this project, and I had some ideas for it. So we're going to use it for this. I need this because we need some measurements off of this. All right. This is actually, this one is going to measure 3 7/8. So we need to make, and this paper is directional, so we need to kind of be cautious of that. We're going to bring it over here and we're going to make a cut. Why is this? Oh, I know why it is. Hold on a minute. We got to cut this little doo-wop thing off here. I forgot that they do this with their paper, and then it makes it so it doesn't fit in this. My other one, it doesn't. My guillotine, it doesn't matter, but this one, it does. Okay. All right. Now it should fit in here. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we were going to move it to 3 7/8. And then we're going to cut it. So you're just going to measure the width of your envelope, which mine is 3 7/8, and you're going to cut it to that. And there's one piece. Now the other one, I was able to get 2 out of each one. Let's see if we can get that with this one or not. I don't think we're going to be able to. Let's see here. Yeah, it's 7. This one's 7. We're going to cut this at 7 inches here. Okay, that's our front. This is going to be our front. We've got this piece. We're going to cut this one at 3 7/8. And it should be, oh, you know what? 7 inches is going to be too long. Wait a minute. We need this here. From here to here, this is 6 1/2 actually. So let's do that one. We need 2 that are 6 1/2. There's that one. Okay, so that'll be that one. This is going to be the back. Whoops. Flip it the right way. This is going to be the front. We need another one that's 3 7/8. Did I say 3 7/8?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. You just said 3 7/8. Norma says she needs to rewatch this when she has some envelopes.
Oh. It's actually pretty cool. I love finding things to do with junk journal envelopes, like junk mail envelopes, right? We get a ton of them in the mail. This was, did I say it was 5 1/2? I did, I think, right?
I don't know.
I think I said it was 5 1/2.
I've got no idea, man.
I'm pretty sure I said it was 5. No, it's 6 1/2. Oh, good thing I didn't cut it. I would have made a boo-boo.
How do you open this?
I don't know. I haven't opened it yet. Okay. So now we have this piece. We have this piece
Are they
here.
watercolors?
Yes, they're watercolors, my dear.
My dear.
And then we're going to need these pieces here. Oops. Sorry about that. These should all be 3 7/8 wide. And we're going to need one that is 3 and what is that? That's 9/16. 3 and 10/16 would be 4/8 would be, that's not right. 3/8, 9/16, well, it's 3 and 10/16, where that is. Okay, let's go up here and measure this. We're just gonna put this right here. All right. So I know where it needs cut at. It needs cut right there. So you need to measure the bottom, this bottom part here, so that this piece is going to go here. Now this piece up here isn't as tough because you can actually, it can go in here. Wait a minute. I didn't cut one of my pieces I needed, did I? I feel like airheaded today. I don't know why. All right, wait. That's that piece. This is this piece. This is this piece. You can't, if you might want to do them like A, B, C, D, E, F, you know, whatever. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, and then number these. Sometimes that makes it easier to kind of keep track of it. All right, now we just need to measure from, all right, we're using that piece, and that piece, and that piece. We need to measure from this fold here, this fold, to this what, cut line or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it's called. Okay, so we have 3 and it looks like 7/16, but so we're gonna go like 3 3/4 on this one, because like I said, it can go over a little bit because I'm gonna show you a way to kind of stick it in the pocket a little bit. All right. So this is, see how it kind of overlaps here a little bit? So we're just going to dovetail that just a little bit. Wait a minute. I want to just kind of mark it. We're going to mark it here, just like that. So I know how far to cut it without cutting into the top part itself. All right, so we got that. Gotcha, that's done. All right.
Alrighty.
So that's going to go in there just like that. And that's going to go there. We're going to have these here. Where did the back one go? Oh, here's the back one. And then this one goes on the back. So it's going to be just like that. Now, I bet you're wondering, how are we going to get the window cut out of there?
I wonder.
Right? Me too. I wondered the same thing when I was watching the Twisted Paper Studio chick do it on Instagram. It's like, how is she going to do it? Well, she never showed how to do it. So I had to figure it out. This is how I figured it out. And you can do it however you want. But this is what I ended up doing. I ended up measuring. So this is a 1/2 inch. So I measured this over 1/2 inch. Wait, did I say it was 1/2 inch? Or, yeah. Okay. 1/2 inch. I measured it over here. And then I drew a line down 1/2 inch, just like this. And I used pencil so it can be erased. You could also flip it over, but I don't really want to have to deal with all that, so I just did it this way. Okay, and this one is 2 5/16. Like I said, your measurements may be different because not all envelopes are the same, so you're going to have to do some measuring on this. And I marked it there. And then I drew a line. Here we go. All right, now we have 2 lines. Then I measured from the bottom. I need to extend those lines, I think. And from the bottom, it's exactly an inch. So we're going to come up an inch, and we're going to mark that. And we're going to go over just like this. And let's extend these lines so that they meet down here. Court's not on tonight?
She's getting on. Texting him right now, telling him to get on.
Then we're going to measure up to here, and we have 2 1/16. So we're going to put a line there at 2 1/16, and we're going to put a line right there. Now I promise you this is the hardest bit. We can actually erase these because we don't need them anymore. Up here. And let's put a glass cutting board under here. And let's check this out. All right, we are going, it's easier if you have like a metal ruler, and we're just going to cut this out. Just like this. So, how's summer vacation treating you so far?
It's been fun. Haven't really done anything, but it's like the beginning of summer, so it'll get better.
Right, we're just at the beginning, so. All right.
What else is going on? We're gonna play pickleball.
Yeah, we are thinking about having a family pickleball tournament.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Very fun.
It's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna be a boss at it. I'm gonna dominate everybody and throw that wiffle ball at people's heads.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna beat everybody.
Well, you can beat everybody, but you don't have to throw a wiffle ball at their heads. Okay.
But yeah, I'm excited.
Well, that sounds like fun. There we go.
You said, what's up?
Hi, Miss Court. Glad to see you with us. There we go. We've got one. Ta-da. All right. Now, I told you don't have to do all that measuring again. You only have to do it once. Because you're going to put this on the back of here, just like this, and then you're going to trace it. Trace this little box, just like this. Whoops. You can measure it again if you want, but it's really not necessary. And then we're going to cut it out. And I promise you, this is pretty much the hardest part of this whole thing. It's so easy to do. And it turns out really cute. Let's see, I watched Carmen this morning. I'm trying to think. Oh, she did some really cool watercolor stamps on her video. It was really neat. So, if you haven't checked that out, you should check it out. She made me, I had to go check out in Amazon and stick the stamp set in my cart because I was like, oh, I use stamps all the time. That would be a great stamp set to have. So, and I'm trying to get into watercoloring, so I thought it'd be a fun way to kind of use watercolors. And let's see, I watched Mindless Crafting yesterday. Bill happened to be the one that was crafting, and he did a great job. I love it when he gets on there and does his own thing. I like to see him do that. So that was terrific. Okay. Now there definitely is a front and a back to this at this point. So we've got that one here, this one here. This one goes on the back like that. And then we've got the inside. And this is the top. And then this part here. And I'm trying to think.
Mama said she'd like to get into watercoloring too.
Yeah, I'm not I'm extremely new at it. I've been watching some videos on YouTube to try to, and I've kind of been messing around trying to figure things out. I've been kind of like messing around with some flower ones to see if I can kind of figure it out, but I didn't have any watercolors. This is the thing. This is watercolor paper, which is great, but I had watercolor pencils and I had watercolor markers. So what I've been doing is putting the watercolor marker down on my glass mat, putting some water in it and using it as if it was a paint. Until today, when I happened to order some from Walmart, which came today finally, which is a whole nother Walmart and I are not friends today. But it was a whole mess, wasn't it?
Walmart,
So
please sponsor us. You know who? If somebody were to sponsor us, I would hope it would be
should be Amazon as much as I use them.
I want it to be like jewelry brand or something.
We can move this now.
Like, I don't know.
Why would a jewelry brand sponsor you?
'Cause
Or me? I don't really
I don't know.
wear any jewelry.
You have like bracelets and rings.
Well, yeah, I do, but not that are any particular. I've had them for like
A clothes company should sponsor
20
us.
years. We don't show anything but our hands online. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so anyways, so yeah, I ordered some from Walmart and they came today. So I'm going to mess around with them in the coming weeks, hopefully, and see what I can come up with. I just kind of I like the dreamy effect of watercolors, so I kind of feel like it's up my alley. I've been watching Carmen use hers and do some things with them, and I kind of like the effects of them. And I know Bitty Penny, she uses them a lot too. I see her. She's got fancy stuff to mix with, and so she's got these really cute little like dishes that she mixes them with and stuff. She's all professional, but I do watch her use them, and I like to see what she does with them. So yeah, I thought I would get some and try it and mess around with them and see what I can come up with. You know, doesn't hurt to try. That's what I figure.
Courtney said I'm so sussy.
She's sussy?
I don't know what she's talking about.
What does sussy mean?
Just ignore her.
Oh, there's Linda. Hi, Linda. Glad to have you, Linda. Okay. What is going on now?
Nothing, it's Courtney.
Oh, Court. What is Court sus about?
She's being goofy.
Okay.
As always.
Alright, I'm just inking this because it's easier to ink it before you put the paper on it. So, I'm sure y'all already know that, but just in case anybody out there doesn't know that, it's easier to do it that way. Okay. We've got this. Now we're going to...
Move it up a little bit. They can't really see.
This thing?
Yeah.
Can they see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. glue. We're going to put glue on it.
Glue, 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 glue.
Oh no, you know what?
What?
This is the mistake I made on the first one. See this tab? I had wished... Oh, but I'm not sure it's going to make a difference with this one. But maybe it will. So, this tab I had wished that it had been underneath the paper here instead of having to put it on top. So, we're going to make a tab real quick and put it underneath. I'm not advertising for Walmart today. Thank you very much. That's just my cart. Well, no, I'm going to need that.
Well, we're canceling Walmart. I'll get you a different card.
Okay, we're canceling Walmart today. Walmart did us wrong. Here, we'll do Subway.
There we go. You know, not a lot of people like Subway that I know. Courtney doesn't like Subway. I don't think like her whole family hates Subway.
Well, we used to eat Subway until they got rid of my favorite sandwich, and then now we don't eat it anymore.
I don't know what people don't like about Subway. They're just cold subs.
A lot of people...
I mean, you don't even have to get it cold.
Okay, cold subs is kind of an East Coast thing. I just want you to know that.
Why?
How was everybody's day, guys? Courtney, my day was horrible, but I hope your day was good.
Courtney was out today doing stuff.
She's out doing stuff, yeah. Okay, we need... Where's our extra paper? Here's a piece of extra. Yeah, we could use this. Is there another little piece? Yeah, here's another little piece. We're going to use these. Oh, but I'm going to need 2 tabs, so this might be interesting. All right. I wonder if I could fold it in half this way. I can. Well, let's try it. We're going to try something new with this. I don't know. We're just going to fly by the seat of our pants here and see if we can get this done. Because that's what I did earlier. I'm telling until yesterday afternoon, I had no clue what we were even going to do today.
Yeah.
Is that going to be long enough?
Are you going to put one of these on?
Yeah, I might.
Can I pick one out?
Do you want to do it over there while I'm...
Not really.
You just want to pick the beads out?
No, isn't there already a pre-made one?
Well, I have a bunch of pre-made, but not like this. We're going to have to put one together, actually. Because the ones that I have pre-made are they're for junk journals, so they're too big for this, really.
Well, I'll pick out the beads.
Do you want to pick out the beads?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. You always throw a monkey wrench in my plans here, ma'am.
No, I don't.
Alright, here's the beads.
Okay.
And we need, hold on, I'm going to tell you what we need. We need 4 kind of smaller beads, and then 2 kind of longer ones. Okay? And kind of remember what colors this has, so you can kind of pick the colors.
Alright.
Accordingly. This isn't going to work for this. No, that's way too big for this.
Oh, shucks.
Alright, we've got that one. Sorry, folks. I do a lot of, I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but I do a lot of making sure that I have the right stuff before I go messing with anything else. Because I don't want to, I only have 1 sheet of this paper. I don't have any more. And so, we've got enough if I want to do.
Wait, how many beads do I need?
You need 4 small beads and 2 long beads.
Okay, I got 4 small.
Alright, we're going to make... Whose truck is that? Sorry, somebody's truck is going down the street. Alright, we need that. And... how big did I just... Is this going to be big enough if I do it? Sorry, I'm talking to myself here for a second. I think that should be fine. I think it'll be okay on the small one. I think that's what I did for the other one. We're just going to do a small one here. There.
Alright, pick out the beads.
Do this. All right, so you have 4 small beads and you have 2 longer beads. Okay, that's fine. And then here you need 1, 2, 3.
All right, let's get this popping.
You need 4 spacer beads.
I'm making this?
No,
Okay.
just pick out 4 spacer beads. I'm trying to figure out something.
Whoa.
Here. Put them all on the top of that so they don't get lost. Okay, we've got one down. Got another one. Got one more. One more we got to do here. Let's see. I can usually, when I stick this in here, you can kind of feel it kind of catch. Usually.
How many spacer beads? 4?
I didn't do a good job on that one. 4, yes, 4 spacer beads. That. And then
disco balls.
this.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be perfect.
And we're gonna cut that off. So then we'll have a tab just like that, or like that. And we're gonna do another tab real quick because we're gonna need one more for the inside. Let's see. What is this? Linda Veal. Me too. I have to watch the replay and play close attention. Glad Beth and Sophie are on to straighten out my attitude. Laughing. Aw. Aw, did you have a bad day, Linda? I had a bad day too. So if you had a bad day, I totally get it. I feel you. I feel you. I had a crap day. I had a crap day with trying to get things delivered. People saying they were going to deliver things that they didn't deliver and all that great stuff. So, yeah.
Wonderful day.
Did you have a wonderful day?
Huh?
Did she have a wonderful day?
No, I'm saying I had a wonderful day.
You had a wonderful day. Oh no, I just lost that.
Wonderful, boring day. I was in my bed all day.
Okay, here we go. There's another one, and we need one more. So let's do this one here. And, whoops. Just flew right over there. There we go. All right. And we're going to do this right to there. Okay.
Why does it
So.
say activate by May 21st, 2010?
Because that thing is way old. That's
Oh,
why
way old as me. It says old as me.
it was probably in a purse when I cleaned the purse out, and so I'm using it as a
I mean, that's crazy old. It's as old as me.
honey, I have a lot of things that are older than you, so
Well,
all right, let's cut this down just a little
that's
bit.
insane.
We're gonna cut them right there. All right. Okay. There we go. I'm trying to keep things cleaned up a little bit. Okay. Now back to here. So we're going to glue this down here at the edge ahead of time. We're going to use art glitter glue because we want it to dry rather quickly. And this was, wait, let me think. Do I want it to go like this, or do I want it to be this way? No, I think I want it to be this way. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue at the top here. And then I'm going to stick this together at the top. And hold it together for a minute. And then it's kind of like a clip. Do you see?
Yes.
Okay. So then we're just going to take this clip and we're going to put it here with some glue. So we're going to put glue on both sides of here. And this is if you don't see, like I didn't have really a piece that I could fold over. It's a lot easier if you can just fold it over, but if you don't have a piece, then this is a good way to do it. And we got it right there. And that's going to give us our tab for there. All right. That looks good. Okay. Now we're going to put, I need a piece of paper. Just going to put a piece of paper under here because I don't want to get it all over the thing. All right. And we're just going to use, I'm going to use a glue stick. And we're just going to go like this and get it all through here. And put it on here just like that. And we need the right piece. And we're going to fit it on just like this. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Pretty good. All right, then we're going to flip it and do the same thing on the inside. Go around to this window. Make sure we get it good. And then we're going to put this one on here. Just like that. Where'd that card go? I want to...
Subway sponsor us.
This Subway card's probably way old too. I can't tell you the last time I had Subway.
I think the last time I had Subway was when I was over at my friend's house. So you probably haven't had Subway in a really long time.
Yeah, no, I haven't. All right, now, we need to ink that a little bit before we... Let's ink that just a little bit.
Beautiful.
All right, I just want to kind of, so you can't see it as much. All right, now this piece that we kind of dovetailed, it's going to be up here, right?
Right.
So we're going to glue it here. So we're just going to put some glue up here. Get this done. We're doing good on time.
We are.
This quick little project. Well, she did it in like less than 60 seconds, but I think it's because she had fast forwarded things. It was like not done and then it was done. So I watched it it worked. I watched it many times to try to figure it out. So that part worked. All right. Here we go. How do we feel about the lives, folks? Because, you know, I don't know if it's because it's summer now or what, but I don't feel like we're getting as many people in the lives anymore, and so I'm not sure if it's something that I'm going to continue doing. And I think I might kind of leave it up to y'all. If you all like the lives, then we'll probably keep doing them, but if you don't like them, I'm not sure we're going to continue to do them. Oops, I didn't put my pin in my glue. Uh-oh. Bad. crazy woman. Okay, so there we got the inside and the front. Now we just got to do the back. And we'll put this piece on the back. Just going to glue that. Bunch of glue on here. Good thing I got glue because this glue stick is almost gone. You know, when I was in school, we didn't have glue sticks. Did you know that, Sophie?
What?
Yeah. Or if they had them, we didn't use them, but I don't ever remember using a glue stick ever when I was in school. We had bottles of glue, and that's what we used. There we go.
So they couldn't like get a solid form of glue?
No, we didn't have a solid form of glue.
Isn't glue made out of like horse?
That's what they say. I don't know. I've never been to a glue factory, so I don't know. But yeah, that's what I've heard. But I don't know for sure. Okay. We've got that. Now we need to... We've got one piece, like a bigger piece left, and that's going to be the tag, right? But it can't be... It's going to have to be smaller. Right, so...
Right.
Do I say right a lot? I do, don't I? We're gonna
Norma
measure.
says the live streams are fine, but it's harder in the summer. We are going to be traveling some. And Linda said she loves your live streams.
Aw. Thanks, guys. I think we're gonna do it 9, whatever this is, centimeters. And we're gonna cut it to 9 centimeters. Hold on, we gotta move this. I just want it to have a little bit of room. And I am going to say, on this one, because, you know, I sealed it, I didn't have to glue this side of it. But when I did this one, this was an envelope that I had, like, used a letter opener and opened. So it was open on this side here. This whole side was open. So I had to glue this part. So I had to really, you know, when you glue something like that, you have to really be conscious of, it does take up real estate inside, right? So you have to make sure that this is still going to be able to, you know, go in and out of there smoothly. So that's why I think if we cut it down a little bit, it'll make it easier to fit in there for us. So I guess I probably should have marked that because, oh wait. Maybe this one, I think these might be centimeters down here. Let's try it and see. We're going to try something new and see if they are. Oh, wait. 9. That would be here. That we need to line it up. Right there. So we're just taking a little bit of a sliver off of this. This doesn't go clear down. I just noticed that. I don't use this one very much, as you could tell, probably, because I don't really care for it. But yeah. All right, now let's see if this slides in here. See? Yeah, it slides in real good, real easy. All right, I do want to round the corners on these. Julie would say corners are offensive. She thinks corners are offensive. Maybe she got stuck in the corner a lot when she was little. I used to get stuck in the corner a lot when I was a little girl.
Would you be put in the corner?
Yeah. You get put in the corner. You did something wrong.
I think you've done that to me like once, and I was in the corner for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, probably. I used to stand in the corner. I can remember standing in the corner when I was little, and we had wallpaper, and it had little flowers on it. And I can remember standing in the corner and counting, because you get bored. And that's the whole point of getting stood in the corner. And I'd stand there and would count the flowers on the wallpaper. Because I wasn't a bad kid either. But apparently I did something wrong to get put in the corner. Okay, this one we're going to do kind of different. Because I want On this side, I want the houses, and on this side, I want this pattern. So we're going to do it kind of wonky here. We're going to glue it and put that glue there and hold it for a second. And as we know, with art glitter glue, it only takes a second and it will be stuck. All right, we're going to open those just a little bit and stick some glue in there. And now let's make sure we get this on right, because knowing me, it'll go on the wrong way and then I'll be in trouble. Okay, because once it's stuck with this art glitter glue. There we go. I like that. All right, we got our little pocket now that goes in there. So that's good. I do want to round these, and this might be, ooh, it cut that one. The other one, it didn't cut them. I had to go in. I'm gonna have to do that with this too. I should have kind of did it before. Just kind of round it a little bit with my scissors. And we're gonna do this end as well.
Norma said she had to stand in the corner in grade school for talking and chewing gum.
Talking and chewing gum.
Was chewing gum really against the rules?
Well, I think in like elementary school, yes. I think that was like kind of the rite of passage of getting to go into like middle school, right? Was that in middle school? Because I can remember having gum in like middle school and not getting like in trouble for that. But I think in elementary school, well, you know, the kids aren't as responsible, and they could get, when they're younger, you could get it in your hair. It's probably like a pain for the teachers. So it's probably like a no-no for little kids, but not so bad for older kids, right? All right, let's see where we're at with this. So we pretty much have this together. Instead of adding a bow to it, I thought, oh, this is really big though. We might need a, do you think we need a smaller one? Oh, well, we could put it over here. Put it here.
Yeah.
I thought we'd use a heart, because these are all like houses, and house, you know, your home's like, I don't know about you, but my home is like, my heart is in my home. I love my house. So
Norma said she had to put her gum on her nose and stand in the corner.
Your gum on your nose. That's
horrible.
That is horrible. Teachers.
Gosh.
I know, right? And this is, look, this was a piece of ephemera set that I had gotten a long time ago. I don't remember where I got it, so don't ask me. But and it was super thick. And then I saw somebody, and I don't ask me who, because I don't remember. And they took this, they took the layers off of it so that they could use it. And so I did that, and I thought, well, that'll work. And I thought this would look kind of cute in here, like peeking through this window. So we're going to put it here. Now I'm not going to glue this top part. I'm only going to glue the bottom part. I'm only going to glue this down here. And this is how I did it with the other one. I kind of figured out where I wanted it in the window. And then I kind of just set it down. Just like that. I thought the key would be kind of neat because, you know, again, houses have keys. So I thought that'd be kind of cool.
Home is where the heart is.
Home is where the heart is. You're right about that.
She said we were not allowed to chew gum. I was in one room, schoolhouse, till the middle of 3rd grade. So you know that I'm old, LOL.
Yeah, a one-room schoolhouse. That's going back there a little bit. That's going back to the a Laura Ingalls type era.
I couldn't find Little Bit that's going back to the Laura Ingalls era.
Okay, thanks. Thanks so much. I appreciate your input on that. Okay. I don't know what my people's problem is lately. They've been chiming in inappropriate ways, like they're possessed. My G person, she goes off at 5:30 now every day and says something about ordering pizza and you know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I didn't ask it to do anything that I can remember, and yeah, it's kind of a mess. So I think we're going to use this green again because I think the green would go really good with this. We need this.
Are you going to do this now? It's going to be loud.
I'm going to mute the microphone for a second while I pound it, but
Just remember to turn it back on.
yeah, I'll have to remember to turn it back on, or you know, you'll all be talking to nobody. All right, let's figure out where we want this. I want it I think I want it like right there. And this is meant to like tuck inside like a journal pocket. There we go. So I don't have a crocodile or whatever that thing is, crocodile, or then it would be nice and quiet and we wouldn't have to worry about it, but I don't have one of those because they're above my price range at the moment. I'd rather spend my money on other things. So,
Close.
right? All right. I'm going to mute you for 1 second.
Camera's gonna shake.
It shouldn't.
Alright.
All right. I got you back? Can y'all hear me? I do that sometimes when Vinny's asleep and I'm like, he probably hates me. But he wears earphones a lot of times, so, or headphones. All right, so we've got that. Now we've got our paper clip. We're gonna put this together real quick. I need to, what do I do with the beads? Oh, here. All right, this is my little setup for the beads. I know. Can you see this? Those are, well, I'm using your beads that you picked out, but I need this clip that's on here. All right, I just do a little piece of string. I don't know. I just kind of guess. So like about that. That seems about good. Because I need this clip up here because it hangs and it's easier. And I like using paper clips. I know people have fancier things for them, but I think the paper clips work just fine. And heck, you can get a whole box of them for like 100 for like 50 cents, unless you're like me and order them from Walmart, and the box comes and instead of there being 100, there's only 50 in there. But and yes, I counted them because the box seemed really not very full. So okay, there we go. We got the beads that Sophie picked out, and these are paper beads that I made, and the spacers are from a bracelet that fell apart, so everything is pretty much still junk. Yeah, I mean, the beads are paper beads, so that's junk because it is for real made from junk. They're for real made from junk mail. And I usually put a bead on and then a spacer and then a bead and a spacer. Oh, we need some seed beads. Hold on a second. I need a couple seed beads. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. We need 2 seed beads for the ends here. All right. This little thing I got that at, oh, where did I get that? Oh, that Harbor Freight, where all the tools are real cheap. It's a good place to get craft storage things, folks. If you're ever like in need of something and don't want to spend a ton of money, it's a really good place to get that kind of stuff. And what do I feel like we don't? Oh yeah, here we go. There's one more. Put this one in here. I saw on one of the groups that people were talking about making tassels. I've never made those, so that might be interesting to do. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get this in here.
Oh, Linda says she likes the heart on there.
The heart on... Oh. I just lost it all. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that. You can tell it's later in the day. Okay. Here we go. I made a bunch of these dangles the other day, but they were bigger and there were more strings than this because I was making them for junk journals, but yeah, I had a ton of fun making them. They are fun to make. And I love making the beads. Those hearts, Linda, I made those. There's a video on how I made those, I'm pretty sure. I think it was probably not last month, but maybe the month. Let's see, last month was May. Let's see. I think it might have been in an April video. It might have been earlier than that though, but yeah. See, if I had my long nails back, this would have been done by now. Okay, there we go. So we've got that, and we're just gonna knot it. And wait, I need my pokey tool to help with this knot. And this one I knot up kind of higher, and the other one I knot down just a little bit. A little further. Let's see. I want it to knot around there. And I usually knot it 3 times, only because I'm paranoid about the knots coming out. I don't know.
That's me when I make my bracelets. I do like 10,000 knots on them.
Yeah, I do like 3 knots because I feel like I don't want beads all over the place if the knots wouldn't be big enough, or although those seed beads are pretty small, but there we go. All right, that's the first one. We're gonna do this one real quick, and then we will be done. We made pretty good timing. It took about exactly an hour. Pretty good.
Pretty good, mate.
Pretty good.
I think we were born to be British.
Oh, my whole family was British on my mom's side.
But British people...
A lot of my relatives were British.
You can tell that British people are British just by looking at them.
Okay, we're not going to have this conversation right now.
Why?
Because we're just not.
I don't think we look British.
We don't look British.
No.
What do we look?
American.
American.
Because we are. We're diehard Americans.
I look like a crazy person. I don't know.
No, you look like an American.
I look like a crazy American. That's probably what I look like. If I were overseas, they'd be like, "Ah, look at that crazy American."
Oh my gosh.
I love British people. I could listen to them talk all day
Are
long.
these done?
No, those aren't. Those need to be, the UV stuff needs. But I'm really, like, I'm only going to do a couple of them and see how, because when you put that UV stuff on the beads, I do want to say, I do think that they turn darker than what their original color was.
Well, yeah.
What do you mean, well, yeah?
Yeah.
It's clear when you put it on. You would think it shouldn't change
But
the
no,
color.
It's like getting it wet. If you put it on something normal, it wouldn't change. But since those are paper, it's like getting the paper wet.
Yeah, well, so when it dries, so you're saying they're always going to be darker?
Yeah.
Well, those are so pretty pastels that I'm not sure I want them to be. I want them to stay pretty pastel.
Norma says she doesn't think she has any beads at all, and she said she's a crazy Canadian.
Do you speak French? A lot of Canadians speak French. I used to work with a girl that, well, forever ago. This was a long, long time ago.
I wish I.
Wait, what's he doing over here?
I don't know.
What is he doing over here?
I kind of think I want to take French instead of Spanish, but it's a little bit too late for that now because I already am in Spanish 1.
All right, there we go. There's our dangle. Does he have a car over here again? Do they? Is this a yes or a no?
She said hardly any French.
Sophie's ignoring me because she knows I'm going to get angry if they parked in my parking spots again. What? Hardly any French, but a little bit.
I can speak. I can't speak French.
Look, see, that goes on there real cute.
Bonjour.
Oh, it looks cute on there. I like it.
I feel like
I like the little dangles.
most French people are like rude to Americans.
That's, I think, a stereotype, don't you think?
No.
I do think it is. I do think it is.
You don't believe it?
I don't believe it. But, personally, but who am I? I'm nobody,
You ever
so.
met a French person?
Yes, I told you I worked with a girl that was,
What?
well, she wasn't from France. She was Canadian. She was French Canadian. She was from, like, Quebec.
Oh.
But,
Norma said this is so cute, Beth.
thank you. These, Norma, you don't have any beads. I'm telling you, these beads were all made from paper. I have a video on it. Watch it. They're super, super easy. I cut a bunch of them. Here, let me show you something so pretty because I'm not doing a video on this so I can show them to you. Do you see all these really pretty beads? These are all done from paper.
They
And
kinda look like pieces of chalk on camera.
do you see? Can you see them?
There you go.
Do you see all these? This whole jar is full of them. And all this paper was from printables. When I print the printables, my printer doesn't print to the edges. So I have a little bit that I have to cut off. And so that part, I took that part and I watercolored it and let it dry. And then I cut them into like long strips of triangle kind of. And then at night, while I'm watching TV, I sit and roll them and glue them. And now I've got a whole jar of them. And they're all really pretty. They're all different. Not one of them is the same. They're so pretty. And I'm going to try to put that UV stuff on them, a few of them, to see what they look like when they're done. Because I haven't done these that way. But I am saying that I do know the UV stuff does make them darker. Because like this was like magazine. I know this bead here was like part of a magazine. And some of them, like this was a thing of Archie's comics. Some pages from that. So it should have been like brighter, more primary colors, and it kind of antiqued them a little bit. But yeah, I mean, these beads, I love them, and they're so fun, and that way you don't have any waste. I'm not wasting the paper that I'm printing. I'm putting the rest of it to good use, and now I got a whole little jar full of beads, and I don't have to buy them.
Linda said those are so cute. I like the vintage style.
Thanks. I mean, you could do them. The one that I will say for one last time that I saw a video on Instagram from Twisted Paper Studio. It was a 60-second like video where she cut the thing up, and then all of a sudden it was done. She kind of showed you how to cut the envelope, but that was pretty much it. She didn't show you how to cut the decorations or anything, the paper to decorate it. And I did watch it several times, and that's how I figured out how to do this. She might have a totally different way to do it. She didn't put a dangle on it. I kind of gave my own twist. But, yeah, I mean, they're super easy, but you could do them. You could make one that was super feminine, pink. Or you could do one in primary colors. You know, I know I'm going to be doing a sewing journal soon, so I thought, oh, this would be great for that. And this house paper I've had for forever and just didn't know what to do with it, and I thought this would be really cute to use for that, and I could stick this in any kind of journal, really. I mean, it's just a bunch of houses, so yeah, they turned out cute, and I will just end up just tucking it probably in a pocket, and it's just a cute little book. And you could even like add papers to this if you wanted to, make this a little notebook. I mean, it's got all kinds of possibilities, but I mean, from something that I would normally throw away, right? I mean, I would normally just throw it away. And I mean, look, this is from like a couple weeks. That one doesn't have a window, but I mean, you know, my son's going to college, so of course they send him credit card things all the time, which he doesn't want. So I end up, you know, opening and throwing the stuff away and using the envelopes. So, yeah. And now I've got all these, I can do things with them too. And, you know, if you have a lot of junk mail, Margaret from 7th Plaza is doing Junk June, where she's using junk mail for all kinds of stuff. So I imagine she'll probably do something with envelopes like this. She's been known to do them in the past. So just in a different way. There's all kinds of things you can do with them. So yeah, for sure keep your junk mail and use them. And that's it for me. I guess I'll see you next Wednesday. If you guys still want to keep hanging around, I'll keep showing up. And got anything to add, Miss Sophie?
Nope. I was trying to think of something funny to say.
Something clever.
I couldn't think of anything.
That's the way I always am. I'm not good at thinking on the spot. Okay. Well, until next time.
Adios.
Take care. We'll see you later.